And we're back.
And we're ready for an African-inspired adventure today.
Mozzarella!
We are going to see the Lion King to start off. Wally, show him your animals.
Animals.
Show him your animals. Yeah, Wally didn't have a Lion King shirt though, so he's wearing Mickey.
And neither do I. I've got a respect your elders.
That's a good one.
Yeah, thought so.
And there's apparently a
cycle
race
race
going on.
So let's see if we can get to the movie theater.
It'll be an adventure just to get to the theater.
I gotta know, when can we do this again?
Oh, it is like an antelope crossing, isn't it?
I hope we make it safely across.
Will we make it safely across? No antelope crossing here.
What'd you just go see?
Whoa,
Lion King. It was pretty good. I liked it. There was some weird things about it being live action. The CGI felt a little awkward at times.
Yeah.
And I feel like they kind of like took it down a little bit so it wasn't as scary, which was something I was really worried about, and how they were going to do that with live action just for little ones so that it didn't come across as super scary.
Had to relocate inside because they started talking at the bicycle race.
Yes. So we just had a couple other things we wanted to say about the film. Overall, we liked it. I thought that the sound dubbing felt a little weird. It just didn't feel as believable, and I don't know, it's just because, you know, it's like live action, but it felt kind of forced in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the music was good. There were some songs I didn't like. Some of the versions they did in this I didn't like as much as the originals, but then there was some versions they did that I liked better. So overall it was good, and our little guy actually did pretty good. He had a couple moments, but with it being a live action film, he made it through the whole movie and was pretty engaged. So if you have a little one, you know, 2-3 years old, and you're kind of wondering about whether or not they could do it. There was a mom next to us with like a maybe 1.5-year-old, and she had to get up and leave quite a few times. So probably not best for little ones, but I think Wally is intrigued with animals right now, and we actually went to the dollar store. Can I see your animals? Show me your animals. Not your cookies, show me your animals. Yeah, we went to the dollar store and we got him these fun animals so that he had them at the movie, and I think that was kind of fun because we talked about all the different animals, and that kind of helped him to make those associations. So yeah, the lion. There was one other thing I forgot to mention. The castle scene at the opening of this movie was awesome. It was a really fun Disney World inspired castle for the opening of the film. So if you've seen it, let me know what you thought, but I thought that was kind of really cool.
Yeah,
I really liked that.
Wally totally associated.
Oh yeah. He was like, the castle. He totally like associated that to the Magic Kingdom. So okay, well, we are off on the second phase of our adventure this morning. Not sure how well this is gonna work out. It's kind of started to rain, but we are on our way to an adventure, and we will see what happens when we arrive. Well, the weather is clearing up, so I think we're gonna be in good shape. We're getting pretty close to our destination, and we're gonna go see if we can find some lions. Okay, we made it to downtown Lyons, Colorado. Main Street. So now we're gonna go see if we can find a fun little hike.
Alright, so we picked you all up in Lyons. Came up here to the Antelope trailhead. We were we're gonna do a little bit of the Antelope Trail. This is all on the Hall Ranch property of Boulder County. The main trailhead is the Hall Ranch trailhead. That's where most people are at, but as you can see, there's a lot of mountain bikers. This is a great mountain bike trail.
This guy is ready for a wild adventure.
Lions in the
Oh my goodness,
There's
are there
a lion
lions
out there.
Are there elephants out here?
house.
There might be some mountain lions and some snakes, but I don't know about elephants. Let's go see.
Look.
No real lions, but there are some mountain lions in here.
Is that Pride Rock?
We just found Pride Rock.
Lions are there.
Yeah, that's where the lions are. The lions are up there. There's where we came from on the trail. We're back into Lyons and we're gonna stop at the Vrain Market. Let's go check it out. A really good deli here. They can make all kinds of sandwiches, and then they have lots of like grab and go options for cheeses and salads. You can get meats, and then it's just a nice little grocery store too. Okay, Mark and I got one of these Honey Mama's Dutch Cocoa Nectar Bars to try. It's gluten-free, it's paleo-friendly. It's like really delicious. And I think it tastes just like a Twin Bang candy bar minus the cherry. And that used to be one of my favorite things in the whole world to eat with my dad. And this is magical. And then we had to get some lemonades. So we're just hanging out, having a snack before we hit the road. Nice little stop. All right, we are back home and it is dinner time. And so we thought it would be really fun to do an African inspired menu for dinner, cooking right at home tonight. So we are doing a couple different recipes. Some of the things that we've tried when we've eaten at Boma in the Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is actually one of our favorite places to eat when we go to Disney. We love all the restaurants at the Animal Kingdom Lodge resorts, but Boma is super fun for all meals of the day. So we are gonna do one inspired by Boma, and then some seasoned meat and a fun side dish. All right, so here's most of our ingredients. We are going to make a peri chicken, which is a very traditional, spicy styled grilled chicken. It uses paprika. It actually uses chili powder, but I have a chili powder allergy, so we're gonna use some cayenne pepper, a little bit of lemon, and some ginger. And then we are going to make a Tanzania style lentil salad for the side. So lots of yummy veggies and some chilies and olives and lentils. So that looks really, really yummy. And then we're going to make the famous Boma avocado, papaya, grapefruit salad from Boma. So that is our ingredients, and we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna make the lentil salad first because it needs to marinate for quite a while, and then we will get the chicken going and we'll make this. And this is kind of gonna be our dessert. So let's get started. All right, so I've got my onion cut. These are my onion goggles. They're literally the best invention ever. I don't know where my little package went. Oh, here they are. They're onion goggles for tear-free chopping, mincing, dicing, and slicing. So anyway, so these are my onion goggles. I've got my onion cut. It says I need a 1/2 cup. I tried to do it nice, small little dices here. I'm gonna add my 1/2 cup of onion, and I'm probably just gonna throw on the rest of this too.
Yeah.
So that's pretty close to a 1/2 cup. So we have these nice preservers, which do work really, really well. So those are things
weird.
we like to
you
use.
Keep them in the fridge in their shape of container.
And then they hold up pretty well.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, I've got all my veggies chopped in there. It looks really good. Now I'm gonna add my olives and my chilies and my lemon and my garlic. We love using this garlic. It's actually from Trader Joe's, and it's pre-crushed garlic. They have garlic, they have basil, they have a couple different ones, but we love this, makes it super simple. Okay, well, I've got everything in there. I'm just gonna mix it up. I added my olive oil to help it all season together. We didn't put in as much cilantro as the recipe called for because neither one of us are big cilantro fans. But I am not gonna lie, that looks pretty tasty.
Oh, look at those onions. Yeah.
So we're just gonna mix this up. We're gonna stick it in the fridge and let it marinate while we do our chicken and I make our fruit salad. We'll be ready.
And while Irene is working on the chicken and the flavors, I'm over here preparing our beverage for the evening. So this is a Nigerian Chapman, aka an African Sangria, supposedly created by a bartender in Nigeria named Chapman, but couldn't find any exact reference to that, making that fact. So we will just run with it, but it sounds very good. So they want to start out with a base of simple syrup grenadine. This is not the grenadine that you would expect to find in the normal beverage aisle. This is actually a handcrafted true grenadine. So excellent mixer, and also not as sweet as actual grenadine. And then I layered in, it's been a long time since I've actually used orange bitters in anything, so I've layered in a strong helping of orange bitters to make the flavor. And then it was really kind of nondescript on what adult mix in to add to it, so I kind of just did a similar profile as a Long Island iced tea, so a little bit of rum, a little bit of vodka, and a little bit of gin. And then have mixed it up here, got the right color. We're going to put some black currant cordial on top when we get it in, and when we get it poured, as well as this Sierra Mist. It talks about adding Sprite. I can't do Sprite, but I can do real sugar Sierra Mist, and it wants Fanta Orange. We don't really have Fanta Orange around here, so we just used regular orange juice, and it should be sweet enough among all the rest of these things that will be fine. So I'll show you when it's done. And what are you doing here?
All right, so I'm working on the chicken, and the chicken uses paprika, hot chili powder, we're substituting cumin, fresh lemon juice, garlic, fresh ginger, and salt. So I am just cutting up this ginger, nice and fresh. So if you ever get ginger, a little bit goes a long way with ginger. So I just got one nice small piece, and I went ahead and took the skin off, and now I'm just doing it nice and fine here. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. And I am not, they wanted like 1/4 of a cup of paprika, so I am not going that big on my recipe. I am kind of like quarter sizing it. But yeah.
1/4 of a cup of paprika? Wow.
That's a lot. I don't know. It says that if you have 4 bone-in chicken breast halves, so
yeah, we don't
and
have
we're not
chicken.
doing that much chicken. So we're just kind of making it a little bit smaller. All right, so I'm just doing 1/2 teaspoon. It calls for 1.5. So I'm gonna put in 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ginger. And then I just need to add my lemon juice, garlic, and salt. Okay, so it's kind of a little bit of a paste, but it is go on the chicken pretty thick. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the chicken.
Now you did say it was supposed to sit on the chicken for 3 hours.
It's supposed to marinate for 3 hours, but
being that it's 9 o'clock at night, 3 hours would be midnight.
we're just gonna go ahead and throw it on the grill.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start on the Boma fruit salad now. So it is papaya, grapefruit, one ripe but firm avocado, and then it also wants 10 mint leaves cut into thin strips, 1/2 cup of plain yogurt, 2 tablespoons of grapefruit juice, and a tablespoon of honey to go on top as kind of a glaze. So I'm gonna get all my fruit cut, and to be completely honest, I have never cut a papaya, so I'm not really sure how to do that. I might have to YouTube a video on that. So I'm gonna get all this cut up, I'm gonna get it all put into a bowl, and then I will work on the sauce so that we can glaze it with that, and then I think we are ready to eat. Okay, so this is my glaze. We didn't have plain yogurt, and we actually used coconut yogurt, but we did have some strawberry, and I figured that wouldn't be bad.
No.
So I'm just mixing up my grapefruit juice, my yogurt, and my honey. And I've got my papaya, grapefruit, avocado, and my mint. And I'm just gonna pour this over it and mix it in. Fruit salad will be ready to go. Looks pretty good. All right, let's eat. Lentil salad's really good.
Yeah?
Wow, has like so many flavors. Okay, chicken. Woo! We got a kick. That's very good.
Yeah?
I'm gonna try a little bit of my fruit salad. You're so loud. This is always one of my favorite things on the buffet at Boma. And they also have it at Tusker House, I'm pretty sure. And I always love it there too.
Yeah.
Also papaya was like my new favorite fruit. It was super fun to cut. And I didn't know it had so many health benefits. Including the fact that you can put the peels on your face for a refreshing facial.
Ooh.
Who knew? So how's the taste, Daddy?
Hakuna Matata.
Is it good?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange berries just like give it that real bitter overlay to it. Yeah.
Good flavor profile.
Yep, very good flavor. Goes really well with this food too.
Yeah, it does.
Interestingly,
Yeah. Did we have such a fun day celebrating the Lion King?
Lion King.
It was a fun day. We got to do all kinds of fun Lion King stuff. We ate inspired food. And
Body.
we went on a really fun
Went to
hike.
Lions.
Yes, we went to Lions and went on a hike.
Body hard.
And Wally's playing with all of his animals now, and he needs to do a doctor exam on the dog because he's hurt.
Yep.
So Asante Sana for coming along with us.
Yes. And
They made
what did we say?
Waharini.
Waharini.
Yes.
Which, if you've been on the Kilimanjaro safaris,
Yeah.
you know that they say that at the end.
Yep.
It means goodbye.
Goodbye. This is the wonderful Walter.
Bye.
And we love you just the way you are.
Waharini.
Waharini.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.